In this video, we're going to take a look at a budget trail cam by Campark. What's up, people? I got a trail cam that was sent out to me for review. This one is the Campark T40. Now this is new for me because I've actually never bought or been sent an off-branded trail camera. Usually my previous reviews, I've done some trail cam reviews on Wildgame Innovation. I've owned some moultrie, Bushnell, many different types of cameras, but I've never actually used or heard too much information on any of these off-brand trail cams that you might find on eBay or possibly Amazon. So I was kind of excited when I got this sent to me for review. So let's see what all comes in the box. We'll go over some specs. We'll take some pictures, take some video, and then we'll decide if this is really a camera that's worth buying. Alright guys, let's take a look at the box first. As you can see, the brand name of this is Campark. It's the T40. It claims it has a wide angle lens. It's waterproof, IP56. Supports up to a 32 gigabyte micro SD card. And it says the trigger time is less than 1 second. Right on the back here, it states that this camera is a 12 megapixel, 8 or 5 for still images. Can shoot in 1080p video, 720p or 480p video. It does have an LCD screen on the back that's 2.4 inches. 20 meters of range for the infrared LEDs. 75-foot trigger. 120 degree range for the sensor. 0.8 of a second trigger speed. 8 months for standby time. And then IP56 waterproof level. Take a look to see what's inside. See what this camera looks like. And what all it comes with. Here's the camera. It's kind of got a lighter tan camouflage to it. Kind of reminds me of my buddy's moultrie camera. Take a look inside. It's got 2 buckles here. Actually, you can put a lock on there, but obviously this is all made out of plastic, so they can be easily broken off. There's the LCD screen. There's where the controls are. Right behind this panel here is where the batteries go. As you can see, I got 8 Rayovacs in there. They're fresh batteries. And that snaps back in. Underneath here, you guys can see that. It's actually a switch for off, setup, and on. You got your USB there, or to transfer data. SD card and audio video right here. Take a look at what else is inside the box. You get a strap for mounting it to a tree. There's a buckle type strap. Take a look what else is in here. You also get, which looks like, you also have an option of mounting it. So you can either use a strap or you can actually use the combination of these 2 devices, which this would go to, you'd screw this into a tree possibly, or yep, it gives you screws here. So you possibly can screw this into a tree, a fence post, side of a barn, something like that. and then there's an adjustable mount here, which this is pretty nice. I haven't seen any other cameras come with a setup like this. Put it together here. So that's what it would look like once it's set up. These can be loosened here to pivot this, and then you tighten it down, and this one can be loosened here. So you can actually adjust this camera in many different ways. So you probably can mount this to the top of a post, to the side of a tree, and then the camera itself, just mount the top of the camera. Just twist this around, screw it in there. So you can mount it however you want to. This is actually a pretty nice option that they give you here, because many of you know that put up trail cameras, sometimes the tree that you're putting it on, or maybe there isn't a tree in the area, maybe just a fence post or something, this gives you a lot of options here instead of just strapping it with a strap on a tree or whatever the case may be. So I kind of like this setup. Okay, you also get this cable to transfer data. So just in case you don't have an SD card reader, you can use this cable, run it to the camera, and then run this to your laptop or your desktop, and then you can transfer the data or the pictures from the camera to the desktop. Probably won't be using this a whole lot because I do have an SD card reader. It's always nice to give you that option. See what else is in here. And you also get, obviously, your manual. Alright, so let's open this up and I'll show you guys the menu here. On the bottom is the switch. Go to setup. There's your display there. Right here it shows that the camera's in 1080p. Shows the date and time down here. Your battery. And then your SD card, how much room you got in your SD card. We'll go to the menu. Hope you guys can see this. Here's your menu. It's got your modes, photo resolution, photo series, video resolution, video length, records audio, shot lag, sensitivity of the motion sensor. If you want to record a certain time during the day, they got a time lapse in your language. Set your time and date. You want a photo stamp. You put a password in there. Turn the beep off. Format. Serial number. You can reset all your settings. Gives you the version. So we'll go in and we'll see what the photo resolution is. It's 12 megapixel, and it goes all the way down to 1 megapixel. So obviously the lower the megapixel is, the crappier the picture's going to be, but you're going to be able to fit more pictures on an SD card. The higher the resolution, the less room you're going to have for each picture. So it's up to you how big of an SD card you have, how you want to set that up. Go to video resolution, and that's all the way up to 1080p, 720p, 480p, and all the way down to 240p. So the same thing with that. If you're recording video, the higher the resolution, the less room you're going to have on your SD card. You can set all your video lengths and everything. So brought this out in my front yard. I got it propped up on the top of my van here. What I'm going to do is, because my backyard's small, I'm actually just going to go the length of my front yard, which is a little bit farther. It's about 50 foot all the way to that other driveway there. So I'll put this on and we'll see if it picks up any motion. Option you can do while viewing them on the actual camera. So you just hit replay here, and it's going to take you to the pictures here. And the cool thing about this is, as you're scrolling through, you got the videos and it's got pictures. Here's a picture right here. You hit OK. I actually hit this picture up here, this shot, this crop looking thing right here, and you actually can zoom up if you wanted to on what's in the actual picture itself. So that's actually kind of cool, considering the screen's smaller. It allows you to actually see what's in there, so you can zoom all around. If you want to get a better look at whatever's in the picture, it allows you to do that. So that's pretty cool. I just wanted to share that with you guys. It's a nice little option that they threw in there. Alright guys, so that's my review of the Campark T40 trail camera. If you guys found this video useful, hit that like button. If you guys aren't subscribed, go ahead and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you guys get notified for any future videos. Interested in this? Go ahead and click the link in the description. Got any comments, put them below, and I'll talk to you guys later.